Welcome in, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with your guardian angels first. They are coming forward with a message of protection and guidance as you're going through your experiences. So motivation is the message. And deep within your essence lies a potent driving force, Gemini, an inner fire that burns with creation and achievement. You possess the ability to harness energy and concentrate on your goals and your dreams. You have this power that allows you to stay focused and in alignment with what you want to create. So you have that motivation. And if you feel you don't, they want you to build this motivation. I use music. Music works for me for everything. And it is one of my biggest culminators of motivation, right? So yeah, motivation coming and you're being called to motivate yourself. So let's go ahead and pull an affirmation that you can carry over the next couple of weeks and repeat to yourself as much as you need to. So the angels of love are coming forward with this affirmation. I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. So once again, I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. So the angel of love is spreading this energy in your world and you have access to it. So they want you to be open to the energy of love, kindness, and compassion and allow it to come in and heal you. Allow it to come in and embrace you because you are deserving and worthy of it, right? So that is your affirmation. We are going to now pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. They're motivating you to take care of yourself and focus on giving you self-care and self-love, right? This is what's coming through now. So I feel this has to do with your physical body, maybe your health. And perhaps that's been on your mind recently, Gemini. So the 9 of Pentacles, this is letting me know that you're going to reach a peak point. You are actually upgrading and leveling up in your world. And Spirit is encouraging you to enjoy the moments of your experiences, to be here in this present moment and not rush past through it, right? So that is the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Wands, celebration. This is connection. This is community. This is you taking part in that, actively participating in this celebration and joy of life. So I feel you're being asked to lighten the load and enjoy life a little bit more rather than working so hard or stressing so hard, to release that energy as you're moving through your world right now. So 4 of Wands, and we also have the King of Wands. This is something that you've already mastered, Gemini. Everything is leading you towards you sitting on your throne. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. It's almost like you're meandering or you're wandering around. And I feel this is what it actually is. Maybe you're not partaking in energies that are in the way, but rather you are embracing and enjoying all of these moments, whatever they look like, right? Because this is an energy you have created. So within this energy lives light and dark, and you're kind of in balance with both of it. So it's really interesting how Spirit is working with you right now, Gemini, because I feel that you already know what it is that you're looking for if you're looking for something, right? So the King of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So, whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, by the way, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So, share with me in the comment section below. And you know what? I feel uncertain right now of what, I don't know, but I'm feeling this feeling. And I feel that maybe that's somebody out there right now, because as I was moving through the cards, it felt like I didn't know what I was saying, or what I was interpreting didn't make sense. And maybe this is how you have been feeling recently. This is what I'm getting here. So know that this is only temporary. They're bringing you back into center through the experience you are having of feeling this way. So, before I continue on, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So, those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because you never know. They might put the pieces together for you. So we've got the number 9, 4, and 14. These are light codes. You might be seeing them somewhere in your life. They're connecting you to this message, this energy today, Gemini. So here we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is your material world. This is your own physical energy in the material world. And I'm seeing that you have reached some point. There's a threshold that you are crossing, and they want you to pause for a moment and reflect here to see how far you've come. You're now stepping into a different frequency, a different vibration, and there's so much power coming in here as you step into this new experience. Here, they want you to stop and smell the roses, to enjoy what you've created, whatever that experience might be, because you are, in a way, kind of saying goodbye to it. Okay, so I don't want you to freak out because I'm saying goodbye. I'm seeing somebody feeling a certain way because you have to say goodbye to something. I feel this is on an energetic level because you have grown, you know this, and you're ready and it's time, is what they're saying. And this is everything that you already know. So there's an expansion happening here as you cross this threshold. And the energy of money, like I'm seeing you either being promoted, Gemini, or you're reaching the next step or the next level of something that you have already been in. And this kind of feels like a course or something that you're getting like it's information, and it's expanding. It's going from one level to the next. So that's the best way for me to describe this 9 of Pentacles for you right now. And, you know, a raise, like maybe you are receiving a raise from work, or it feels like money energy is growing, like you're able to make more money, like there's a path that is opened up for you, right? So this is what's happening here with the 9 of Pentacles. It's letting me know and confirming for you that you're in this place of abundance, that there are opportunities here for you to actually move up in your world and experience prosperity and wealth. You have within you the power to create this, Gemini. And I feel what's happening is you may be making changes now because you reached a point, whatever this point is for you, and now you're making necessary changes because you know you have to shift in order to grow. So you're not afraid to go through the discomfort of change in order to shift the energy within your experience. So I'm also doing this in my own life. I've slowed down my readings on my channel so I can start doing live events, which I was able to do. I'm making more music. I'm allowing my creativity to have places to explore, right? And I wasn't able to do that because I was working so hard, not allowing myself to enjoy what I was creating, to be within the experience of it. So I had to slow it down, reassess, make changes, and then realign. So I feel this is exactly what is happening for some of you, where you are making changes in your life. Maybe this is with your health. Maybe this has to do with your career, balance, work, home life. Maybe it's a relationship that you're trying to make room for, right? There's things that are happening here that you are the one that's making these happen. So don't doubt yourself. I feel that you already know that this is the way. So they want you to trust that. Anytime I've ever made changes where I felt they need to happen, they weren't always like comfortable right in the beginning because I'm now adjusting to something different. So I know within myself that I have to give myself at least 3 months to get used to this new frequency and vibration, right? I have to give myself time to do that. So I know that about myself. So I give myself that time. And lo and behold, once I'm in that energy moving through it, I familiarize myself so it's not as hard to move in it. So this is where I'm able to really um, celebrate that, right? Like, because I know and I'm like, okay, I've gotten over that hump. And now I'm within this experience, which feels now good to me. There's a reason to celebrate within this experience, even though it's been challenging. Now I've overcome that challenge. I'm now in a new frequency and vibration with it. So to me, this Four of Wands almost feels like a blank canvas for you, Gemini, where you can now explore manifesting, explore how the universe responds to you, right? What is it that you have been wanting to materialize in your world? Is it more money? If it is, there are lots of opportunities. We just have to find those opportunities. It's not that we have to find them, they align with us once we start to match it. So I remember when I wanted to work from home, I didn't know it was YouTube. I've shared this story many times, but it's an example of this. I decided that I was going to make it happen by saving money. So that was the idea. And that's like, it's a whole entire process. So you have stepped into this new experience where you get to step into a whole entire process where you find what it is that you are looking for, where you discover what it is that you are looking for, because whatever it is that you are looking for is also looking for you. It is something that you have visualized. It's something that you know within yourself. So it exists for you. And I feel that you are already connected to it, Gemini. So I've always known since I was young that I was meant to have my own business, to do something for myself and not work for someone else. And I've always said to myself that before 50, I'm going to make that happen. And I'm turning 48 this year, right? So I've done it before I'm 50. So I don't know. I feel you have an intention, a goal, something that you are aiming for, Gemini, and you're finding yourself already within the experience creating it, right? This is what the Nine of Pentacles is confirming within the Four of Wands. It is you creating structure. It is you giving yourself, not giving yourself, it is you figuring out how to work with your energy, right? Protecting your energetic space and putting your energy where it actually matters, where it will make a difference, and being okay with the changes, because I'm seeing someone holding on to something in fear of the consequence or what would happen if you were to loosen it or let it go. Don't be afraid to explore what might happen if you loosened and surrendered to the experience rather than trying to fight it, trying to control it, or trying to do whatever it is that you might be putting a lot of energy into doing, right? Because there's like fear here. I'm definitely picking up a fear of the love being gone. This is why the angel of love is there, to let you know that the love is not gone. It's actually there within the experience. And I feel this is what you are becoming aware of, is the love within the experience that feels like it's breaking away. So there's something happening here in the background, Gemini, that I'm picking up on for you. And they want you to know that you are divinely protected, you are supported, and you are guided. So they want you to open yourself up to the support that is there and not ground yourself in something that actually isn't true for you. And I feel you know what this is. You know who it is that I'm talking about here. Um, it's, I don't know, I feel that There's some healing that some of you have been doing. It's coming through this card right now. And there's been a support, like maybe you have been the one that's been supporting someone that's going through something, and there's some sort of like breakthrough or some sort of progress that you're seeing within this experience. So, celebration. This is again connection, this is community, right? So, I feel there's a lot that some of you are moving through. It doesn't feel like it's processing because I feel you've done the processing. It's more about, I don't know, maybe you analyzing an experience. I feel there's something here from the past coming in, and you're turning it into motivation, is what you're doing. You're going through this like experience where you're transmuting what felt not good. It's like, okay, this thing happened to me, but I don't have to carry it in this way anymore. You know, you've outgrown it. So you are taking the energy and you're transmuting it into love, and you're sharing it and expressing it in a way that is creative, in a way that touches others. And this puts you in a place of leadership. So I feel you are mastering your craft or mastering something that is a part of your purpose and calling here, Gemini. And I feel that some of you are unaware that you're actually mastering something. I want you to take a look at what you've been moving through repetitively, something that you have been doing constantly that you have gotten really good at. It could be all kinds of things. It could be, you know, you've been getting up really early because you had to, because there's been this project and it's been 3 months, but now that project is over and you're kind of like, I'm still in this frequency and vibration, and you're finding yourself staying there. This could also be you, um, spending time on TikTok. I'm just going to use that as an example. And you've gotten really good at, you know, watching that at night, but it's affected your life in some way. Like you're not able to sleep because there's all this energy inside of you that came through that screen, right? So, it's moving in layers. It's moving this energy that they are encouraging you to stabilize and ground, right? The grounding is coming in through the Four of Wands. It's you grounding and claiming an energy and sealing it, creating balance and peace within yourself as you're moving through it. So this is you owning your power. This is you not competing with any of the energies, not comparing yourself, because you're not that frequency and vibration. You are not here to match anything externally. You are your own frequency and vibration. And what you are doing through the experiences you're having is staying centered in that frequency, staying strong in your decisions, being very intentional, strategic. I feel discipline is being applied here, and I feel it's being called to be applied right now. Consistency, repetitiveness. This is you sealing this, right? This is you engraving it right into your subconscious so that it can activate your radar system, your reticular activating system, to look for opportunities with what you just gave it, the information, sealed it in because you believe it. So there's a lot that is happening here. You are here to co-create your reality, Gemini. You're meant to be the magician, kind of like Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange, right? So the ability to change, to time travel. You have this power, believe it or not, Gemini. And I feel that right now, whatever experiences you are having, maybe there is a specific one where you're being called to step in and shift the energy because you can. And it's through how you shift your energy first where you start to see the changes being reflected, right? So I feel some of you are being called to not partake in something that isn't yours. This could be drama. This could be something happening in someone else's life, and you feel like because you care, you want to be involved, but maybe this is not something that you are meant to be involved in. So they're encouraging you to stay almost kind of in your own lane, Gemini, in a way, right? And I feel that you have been staying in your lane, some of you. You're kind of like, you know what? I have my journey here. I can go in and support others, but that's their journey, right? So, yeah, there's many different things that some of you are moving through. Know that you are someone who is very capable of trusting your instincts, of someone who is able to, you know a lot of stuff here, Gemini. I feel that sometimes you can't even explain to people what you know because you just know. I've had this in my own life's experience where sometimes people are frustrated with the fact that I know, right? They're like, oh yeah, Ria just knows everything, doesn't she? Right? Um, and it's because I just do. And I'm like, I don't know what else to say to that, right? So yeah, just staying strong in those instincts, those knowings, right? Because they're leading you somewhere, right? And stay grounded, stay stable, at peace in your nervous system, Gemini. So what we're going to do now is pull a Between the Worlds Oracle card for you. I feel this is the energy in the background. It's a message that your soul needs to hear at this time. And I feel it's a message you didn't know you needed. So we've got the short bone coming forward. This is a shadow casting that deck that uses bones and curio, right? So the short bone. 37 is the number coming through, so you might be seeing this number around as well. So the short bone, where on our body do we have short bones? I feel like the fingers is what they're showing me here with this, but let's pull the interpretation and see what it's saying here. So the short bone is a message about patience. So this item was, especially this particular bone, was found in the woods a long time ago while on a contemplative walk. So this is something that the author of this oracle deck is experiencing. It was not near any other remains and therefore was hard to identify, beyond belonging to a small animal or bird in the area. An offering was left, right? This is what it felt like. So the message here is time is an abstract. And what is short to one person may feel like an eternity to another. This indicates a temporary situation or one that will last for a day or a few days, Gemini. There is no need to be stressed. If you are waiting for an answer, it will arrive fairly quickly. This card can be a modifier when read with other surrounding cards when you wish to find a timeline. You are good with getting things done quickly and you won't have to wait long for a reaction or answer at this time. Whatever it is you are working on right now will be coming to a speedy conclusion, and you're already feeling this, Gemini. I feel you already know this. So you will hear responses from people you are trying to reach and receive results to any requests you make, and you may find that you may find that the few days you have to yourself are far too short. And that is how time can bend when we are happy. So maintain that joy when you return to your regular schedule, and perhaps it's time to change your routine. Now, on the flip side here, which some of you are experiencing, this indicates a time span of a week or a few weeks and can be used as a modifier for duration in conjunction with the other surrounding cards. Try to assess the moment your weekly routine moves from a comfort to something oppressive or restrictive. We live in a world largely run by a schedule of Monday to Friday for working hours and relax on the weekends. Can you adjust your routine to enjoy the weekends a bit more? You may run into a task that you expected would last a day or two that stretches into weeks. So don't freak out when this happens. Just be at peace when it does. So this is your message from the short bone. So we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So let's see what comes through for you. I'm getting March 7th as a date. That may have been an important date for some of you out there. So 000, big decisions. Some of you are finding yourselves making big decisions in your life right now. So as you are, know that through your experience, you are gaining a new perspective. There's an energy that is moving through your life that is giving and receiving. So this is an energy exchange. What you give returns. There's an endless flow in your life right now that is full of possibility. So this is something that Spirit is encouraging you to open yourself up to. There are earth angels that are showing up in your life right now as well that are connecting you to, I feel, the comfort of the inner knowing and trusting that inner knowing and sealing the inner knowing through the action in your life right now. So you are moving through big decisions. They want you to be very intentional. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with one collective a day. This is going to now change to one individual reading per week with one collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes, even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.